I thought I was just a cute girly with tummy problems. But no, I have an incurable autoimmune disease. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tanya. I'm changing my life in 2025, and this episode is gut health. I have had issues with my stomach for so long. The earliest I can remember is like 11, and my stomach would constantly hurt. There was no relief, like anything I ate. Apples, fries, burgers, fruit, veggies, anything I ate, I would feel it in my stomach. I was like, how can I heal my gut? Oh, I know. Let me do a juice cleanse. Let me do 6 juice cleanses. Let me not eat food for 7 days, and maybe my gut will just heal itself. I was desperate. I needed to try anything. I was like, maybe I have IBS, so I'm just sensitive to certain foods. So I started cutting out foods that would upset my stomach. But I'm like, an apple? How is an apple hurting me? Maybe I'm gluten-free. That's it. I must be gluten-free. I took one of those tests that you like prick your finger, give the blood, send it to a lab. And it said, yeah, you have a sensitivity to chicken, to bananas, and to gluten and rye. And I said, oh, well, I eat that all the time. Maybe that's why my stomach hurts. I cut out most of that stuff, but I still kept eating chicken because obviously. And then I was like, okay, well, I still feel really sick when I eat ice cream, cheese, anything actually. And I went gluten-free for 1.5 years. The first couple months I felt better, and then I didn't feel good again. So I'm like, what could it be? This is crazy. I must just like be really cute because I have all these tummy problems because only cute girls have tummy problems. I find out my mom is super sick. We go and we try to get her to see a doctor. She finally goes after years of not going. And they're like, yeah, it's not looking good. It looks like you might have cancer. We'll get back with you. Week later, she passes away before we even get the results. So the doctor says, you all need to go get colonoscopies and tell them your mom passed away from colon cancer or you won't get in. And I'm like, what? And everyone's like, Tanya, you're the one that needs to do this the most. You have crazy stomach issues. It takes me 2 years to get enough courage to do it. Because I'm like, I don't want to go for a procedure that procedure, and like the prep is terrible. It was like the worst part of it, drinking that horrible. So I'm like, hey, but I need to do this for my health. Okay, let me go. So I go in and I'm like, hey, I need to schedule a colonoscopy. And they're like, no, you're 24. You're not getting a colonoscopy at 24. And I'm like, yes, I am. Because I want this. I want to have a colonoscopy. This is amazing. I'm like, no, actually, my mom passed away from colon cancer, and I was told I need to schedule one and make sure I'm okay. And they go, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That's horrible. I'm like, no, it's okay. But like, can we get me scheduled? They're like, yeah, go back there and they'll get you scheduled. Hey, I'm here for colonoscopy consultation. Why? You're so young. Why would you be here for that? It was a struggle. I get in, the doctor's like, you know what? I think it's IBS. We're gonna do this. Everything's gonna be just fine. Let's go. My sister comes with me. She was diagnosed with IBS as well. So I was like, yeah, we could do this together. I wake up from the procedure and he's like, worse than we thought, girl. He really was like, so it's worse than we thought. You have an autoimmune disease. It's incurable, and you'll have to take medication for the rest of your life. What? I'm sorry? Oh yeah, and it can develop into cancer after 8 years of having it. I'm like, sir, I've had stomach issues my entire life. It's probably past 8 years by now. So I'm stressed. I'm freaking out. I can't believe this is what my life is. I've had to go to the doctors so many times, do the sample tests, if you know what I'm talking about, which is traumatizing as it is. And it's horrible. And I'm the only one in my family that has it. And it's probably what my mom had. So that's even more terrifying. I'm stressing, thinking I have 25 years left to live. That's it. And my doctor talks to me and says, no, you're fine. You caught it early. Yes, you have a higher chance of it developing into something we don't want, but you caught it. So you're doing everything you need to do. If you kept doing nothing, then we would have an issue. And I said, okay. So I get a dietitian and she tells me, girl, that sucks. Everybody with UC is different, but with my experience, I have to take medication for the rest of my life because mine is more developed and severe. That's not saying I can't go into remission with the right diet and foods so I do not have any flare-ups. She explained to me that my body is pretty much fighting off an infection all the time that's not there. So it's like eating sandpaper with every meal. That's why I need to put myself in remission so I feel better. Anything, please help me. She's like, we will not be having fiber for the next 6 weeks in your diet. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, no fresh fruit, no raw vegetables. Everything needs to be cooked and smashed. No whole wheat, no oatmeal, no carbonation, no caffeine. And I'm thinking, ooh, my coffee? I can't drink my coffee. So it's just all a whirlwind of emotions. I'm like, I'm going to die at 20 or 55. I'm never going to be able to drink coffee again or have delicious food. I was stressed. I was stressed out of my mind, so much anxiety. And then I thought, at least I know what's wrong and I'm not making it up. Because all the time I would say, my stomach hurts. My tummy hurts. I don't know why, but my tummy hurts. All the time. And my friends are like, girl, check that out. Go to the doctors. Get your butt over to the hospital. And I'm like, no. It's going to just go away. It's going to be fine. It's nothing serious. I also wanted to make this video to bring awareness to ulcerative colitis because I'm not the only one that has it. I know that. And I want to see if I can help others cope with it and maybe give some tips and tricks that work for me personally. I'm not obviously a dietitian, so go and seek professional help. But just know that you're not alone. Other people go through things like this. I also wanted to include it in this series because it is part of my journey of creating my best life. I have to figure out how to live with this so I'm happy, I can eat the foods I want, and that I'm healthy. It's not that I could change my entire diet, exercise, lose weight, and then it's going to be gone. I'm going to have it forever. It's nothing I did. It's just bad luck that I have this. Eating the right foods for me and moving my body really does make a difference. So I wanted to document this portion of it as well, just because I'm going to be doing this throughout the year just to see if I can actually heal and put myself in remission. Friendly reminder to go to the doctors. Get yourself checked out because I don't want to scare you, but something might be wrong. And that's okay. We'll get through it. But if you ignore it, it's not just going to go away. That's what I have to tell myself. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. It really does help me. And I'm going to keep going on this little adventure. If you can comment a green heart down below, that would be awesome. Maybe tell me you have UC, because then I'll know that there's other people out there. This has been Kissed by Adventure, Gut Edition. Sorry, I'm trying to come up with a new slogan, because Wonder Kissed is defined as being kissed by adventure. I made it up. I'm like, the adventure of healing my gut. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.